Hey guys, you know my name is at the beginning of this video. Alright, so you know the title, I'm gonna talk about Fighter Squadron. Now there are issues and there are great things about this game mode that I want to point out, and I hope DICE can acknowledge this and we can fix it up. Okay, so first off, I love it. You know, you can kill people, you can fly around. It takes some of the traits, well most of it, from the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 space battles. I know that they looked at the older game into the reboot that they made, which is the 2015 version, with the evasive maneuvers flying the ships. As you can see as I'm flying Boba Fett, and as you use your evasive maneuver, there's a cooldown for it. And in the original, no, you can do it at least 3 times to avoid missiles because of all the AI shooting at you and several people. I don't understand why we use the evasive maneuver and then it has to cool down for like 5 seconds while you're having, I don't know, 3 or 5 people aiming at you, locking on. And look at this. As you're looking at it right now, you can use it every time until your own stamina or endurance, whatever you call it, runs out. I play with my brother, whose name is Aaron, and we always had fun. This was no problem. There was no spamming with it. You can always kill them no matter how many times they maneuvered. And that's the stamina going down. Unfortunately, in the original, this was also combined together with your sprint, but I want this separated as it is in the 2015 version. And I hope they change this back to the original way. I know that this is a new direction for Star Wars Battlefront, but the older way in Star Wars Battlefront 2, where you were able to control the stamina and use it as much as you can until it runs out. Okay, as my old footage you're looking at right now, you were able to spin around. I can tell you're probably getting dizzy right now. But because of this, you actually felt like you were in an actual spaceship. But sadly, the new settings within this is automatically into the center. You can't rotate. In the original, you were able to fully go upside down or make your ship sideways. And I missed that. I hope they bring that back or somehow configure it. The 2015 version. They don't have to, but it would be great to have it back. And one of the issues that I want them to acknowledge is the sensitivity within the vehicles. I want them separate. We have sensitivity for everything, but then why can't we have sensitivity for the vehicles? I don't want to always go into the settings menu, always having to configure it when we can have separate sensitivities. As you can see, I was getting attacked here a lot, knowing that the enemy is right on my behind, and then I can't turn very quickly. I hope they add in an option for both sensitivities for land and air sensitivity. Well, there isn't much here to complain about. Fighter Squadron is a great game mode, although I do wish that they had space battles. Everything is just wide in the open. We don't have cover most of the time. Maybe we can fly around in the cities, and maybe in the future downloadable content, and I hope DICE will be bringing that into the game, as we are just flying out in the open and we're always getting shot at. We can't avoid anything in this game. And it would be nice in Fighter Squadron if we can fly through those big ships. I don't know if you can see those Imperial Star Destroyers in the distance. That would be nice to go in and go out. I mean, I really miss the experience from Star Wars Battlefront 2 where you were able to exit and enter vehicles. Although people would crash, people would goof around, so I can see why they had to just put you right in the vehicle. Although freedom is the best thing in a video game. But I suppose that DICE knows what they're doing. I don't know very much. But from the community, what we have our opinions and they listen to us in order to address these issues. Fighter Squadron is a great game. I really enjoy it. And hopefully maybe we'll get a Death Star downloadable content where we can fly around it just like at the end of episode 6. That'll be nice. And I hope to see more from DICE. You guys should really try it out. At first, Fighter Squadron did not interest me, but I actually had a lot of fun playing it. It's meant for the casual gamers, it's really easy to play, and I like that, coming from a Battlefield fan. And I hope they listen to us as we have some complaints about the game. But it's fine. I'm glad that it had a safe launch. Nothing is buggy in this game. I mean, I only had a few bugs in the game, but I'm sure these will be acknowledged soon in the future. And I hope we get more variety of ships, because all we have is the TIE Interceptor, the TIE Fighter, with the X-Wing and the A-Wing. I know that the original trilogy didn't have much of starships, but hopefully in the future we'll get the Clone Wars, because I'm missing Clone Wars at the moment. I mean, I enjoy the original trilogy despite the Clone Wars and the prequels being terribly made in terms of story, continuity, and terrible acting, only because of George Lucas directing. Alright, I'm getting off topic, and that pretty much concludes this video. Other than that, God bless, subscribe for more, and stay tuned. Goodbye.